Hello Cancer, nice to see you. This is a general reading for Cancer for the month of November 2021. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. Hope this finds you well, Cancer. Whoa, there's the Ten of Cups that just popped up, so I'm going to keep that. Hope this finds you well. Certainly if you're in a Ten of Cups, you're doing well. So, underlying energy, Nine of Wands. Joining that Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, and then we have the Nine of Swords. Here's the Magician as well. Wow, and the World card. I'm going to take those major arcanas underneath here that are threading a story of, despite the weary battle and the anxiousness, you are manifesting and perhaps have the ability to close something out that's important to close out. So let's move on. Wow, the Five of Swords coming up here in your recent past. The Nine of Cups coming up here in your recent past. And then the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups can be representative of a mother figure, or it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have some conflict in your past, Cancer. Nine of Cups could be clarifying, we're going to clarify these, of course, but it could be that the Nine of Cups is indicating that the conflict comes with the where you wanted your life to go. We have the Hanged Man coming up here in your present, the Two of Pentacles in the heart of your reading, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So you have a big cycle changing here, or it could be, I guess, a smaller one. It's not really a size or weight, depends on what comes up with the cards, with the clarifications, but you're getting perspective here, and with that perspective comes a shift. So the Moon card, another major arcana here in your near future, and then the Queen of Pentacles coming up here, and then you have the Five of Cups coming up here as your final outcome. So let's clarify. Okay, let's look at that Five of Swords right away. There seems to be some bleeding over into your present with whatever conflict this is. Five of Swords for Cancer. Let's clarify the Five of Swords for Cancer. Clarifying the Five of Swords, okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Wow, this may be everything around some kind of stability, monetary kind of thing. Clarifying the Five of Swords. Five of Swords can be someone that has been taken advantage of. The Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold. So if someone has taken advantage of you economically, financially, taken advantage of you, then that can leave you on the outside and really help, intensify the feeling of exclusion is what I'm getting. Intensifying the feeling of exclusion. You have the two of, there's the Page of Wands underneath here, talking about just a message of some kind, a signal. We have the Two of Pentacles here. It talks about some decisions. Perhaps there was a decision, the Two of Pentacles showing up twice. There's a decision that was and is at play here to deal with this. Going to the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Nine of Cups for Cancer. Clarifying the Nine of Cups for Cancer. There we go. Clarifying the Nine of Cups for Cancer. Clarifying the Nine of Cups for Cancer. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. There we go. So we have the Justice card, the Empress card, two major arcana, and then the Three of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Cups here. And the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, just like, you can see her here like, yippee, leaping into a glorious place. So this conflict may have to do with the wish fulfillment. It could be that you ended up with it in a court of law to kind of rectify a situation where you were being taken advantage of, and it affected your wish fulfillment, your ability to move toward that. I see here that you have some self-care that's come into the mix in your past, and some balancing out of of exactly that. Perhaps the wish fulfillment itself was renewed somehow, that you put something out there, you made some decisions, that you were waiting for your ships to come in, and still being hopeful and energized by those very things. There's the Four of Swords that's talking about getting a respite so you can consider things and kind of let yourself rest. So I see two cards here of getting rest and taking care of yourself. Here's the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups for Cancer. This could be you, Cancer, absolutely. Clarifying the, there we go. Clarifying the Queen. Whoa. Okay, and that. So we have here the Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune to clarify the Queen of Cups. Whoops, there we go. So there came a moment in your past somewhere, someone here has acted impulsively and has some regrets over it, and it changed the cycle, changed the path of which direction, I don't know, toward or away from these events I just spoke to, but the Wheel of Fortune has shifted things and turned things in another direction. I just meant to say here that the Queen of Cups is someone who is family focused, caring, compassionate, that kind of a thing. So whoever that fits for you, if that's not you, then you can piece that together. But someone here has acted impulsively and rushed in with anger, or just gone way too quick, and there's some regret there. And that could be where the loss of maybe monetary things for some people have occurred. There's the Nine of Pentacles, indicating someone who has been around, worked steadily toward their wish fulfillment and their stability in their life. So now we're moving to the present, and we have the Hanged Man here. Clarifying the Hanged Man for Cancer. Clarifying the Hanged Man for Cancer. I think that was the Queen. Yes, it was the Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles are clarifying the Hanged Man. So I see the Hanged Man as, it's a card of Pisces. It's a gaining perspective. There's a waiting, and I think that it may have been during the wait that you were kind of blocked in making some kind of decision about your work, about the monetary aspect to your life, got blocked somehow, and you needed that time and took that time, or taking that time. This is in your present position. With the Queen of Swords being, okay, I need to be discerning about this. I need to make good, rational decisions and learn from my mistakes. So someone here is experiencing that. There's some anxiety absolutely in the midst, but I think this is closing. I think you're getting to near the end of this, is what I'm seeing here. But it's a tough thing, because you need to make a tough decision, and it has something to do with monetary outcomes. But you're getting perspective, or you're being advised, absolutely, to get perspective, to just hold up and wait and get some perspective on it. Don't act yet. There is the Sun underneath, saying you need clarity, asking you for clarity. So now in the heart of your reading, we have the Two of Pentacles, again, pointing to this decision. Oh, yes. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles for Cancer. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles for Cancer. Okay, so you have the Four of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Magician to clarify the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is about making a decision amongst others, and it can get kind of rocky and bumpy and a little overwhelming feeling, and the advice here is already there with the Four of Swords. If you haven't already, take a respite, get some perspective. That's the Hangman message as well. This is just a little different approach to it, to actually take some respite and get some just rest. You just need rest. There's been a lot of things going on. You have here the Page of Cups. This could be you wanting to offer a tidbit of information to someone, or someone coming to you, an offer of love, or you them. It could be an apology in the mix as well, coming to you. But you have the Magician card, a very good and creative card to have at this juncture where you're trying to make a decision. You must recognize, and I'm just saying must because that's how I heard it, you must recognize that you have what you need to make this decision. You're already there. You need to just sit and think, or make this decision, and choose. Choose wisely is what I'm hearing. You have everything you need to make the decision. You just need the space and time to come to whatever decision you're going to make. And we're coming up here to the other Wheel of Fortune, because we have two Wheel of Fortunes on the board here. There's the conflict. And that can be inner conflict at times, yes. There's people around you perhaps that they're interfering, or they're making it complicated, or they're just bantering this information around, and it's really not helpful. They're acting in a way that's not helpful. Clarifying the wheel for Cancer. Clarifying the wheel for Cancer. This is the second time you've had the wheel here. So, clarifying the wheel for Cancer, the Wheel of Fortune. There we go. There we go. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Wow. This is very clear. You have the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and then the Seven of Pentacles. So, clarifying the wheel. Let me show you this. So, the Wheel of Fortune is a cycle that's shifting. It works in your favor always. Perhaps at the center of your reading, this page, for some of you, this Page of Cups here is an offer of love. It's an inkling. It can be like a text or a little hint of something. And this is, but I'll tell you that it's kind of headed your way. There's a choice here with someone who feels like a soulmate connection. Again, this I'm drawn back to the Ten of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups here, at least once. There seems to be a loving connection here with the Lover's card and the Two of Cups. And you're being beckoned to wait and be patient. So either the person has not stepped forward yet and they're about to, or you them. And if it's you that wants to offer a cup of love to someone and make that decision, make that choice that the Lover's card indicates, then there's a not a caution, but it's just a signal to be patient. Be patient with the situation to come around at the right moment, at the right time, either for you to make the offer or for them to make the offer. But it's really clear that there's a little bit of patience needed, because there's something that's going to change. It's going to shift everything anyway. So you want to wait for that moment and then act then, is what I'm getting very clearly. And you have the Magician here. Again, I kind of overlooked saying that. I think because I see the World here, there's some things that need to be closed out. One of them being the Nine of Swords and the feelings of regret. And this could be that you don't feel confident about your monetary position, and that's why it's more important for you to get in this other place of feeling more confident about the economic side of life. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. See, there's the Cup of Love right there. You have like the cup. You have the Ace of Cups coming up in the same moment of time as the Lovers and the Two of Cups. I mean, that's pretty clear about a romantic relationship here. So it's just, there's a timing issue here. The timing has to be good. It has to be right. So. Okay, we're moving to the Moon here, the Moon in your near future. Okay, that is the Chariot card. Wow. It came up right side up, so you have the Chariot card. I'll get that in just a minute here. And the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Moon. There we go. So the Moon card, and we have the Eight of Wands here as well. We have a moon card here, and the moon card can signal illusory thinking, yes, but it can also talk about shedding a light where there was darkness, just casting a light on something. And it could be through a piece of communication that comes in very, very fast. Again, the Chariot card is talking to some fast action of some kind. So there's some fast action here that either sheds light on something or brings up a fear or a trepidatious feeling. But I see more confidence coming forth from this. Whatever this is, I think it's soothing for someone. But there's still some trepidation there. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. That's just proceed slowly. I'm not really getting a strong sense of that one, unless it's a Virgo that we're talking about here. And you do have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is talking about friendships around you. Some supportive systems that are around you right now are going to be really helpful to help you to kind of move forward just a little bit at a time. So... And there's the Page of Wands as well, signaling another message. So I feel like there's a message come in your near future that that comes in really fast. It likely makes you want to act, but there's a need to keep your pace slow with that. The Queen of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles for Cancer. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles for Cancer. There's the Queen of Cups. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles for Cancer. Oh, there she is. I knew there was another Queen of Cups. Whoops. Whoa. Just going to take this one. Now the World is coming up here again, and it did flip up in reverse, so I'm going to keep it there. And then we have the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. Now the Queen of Pentacles talks about self-care and comfort, and she's very solid. He or she, it's not gender specific, but it's a solid personality. It could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But there's a, you have the card of closure here, and I feel like this is a question of, you may have someone in your midst here with the Queen of Pentacles, and it's really that Queen that you need to move away from, but not just move away from it. I think you might be moving away from a Queen of Pentacles, but not necessarily closing out this person from your life. Someone here, I just got that message. This is the card of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So this, I feel like this is likely you, and this could be a family situation that we're talking about here, because you do have family cards here. But I got to think that there's a person who is, unless there's two parts of this scenario here that's going on. But there's someone here that I feel like you need to close out some kind of cycle with, and you're resistant to doing that. You're not closing it off. You've moved away from it, but you haven't necessarily closed it out. And that's what brings up the anxiety that you have here. You have the Five of Cups here, but you have the Nine of Swords over here, that you're feeling anxiety. And it may be just that you need to close it out and you haven't yet. And so this is being in the future, so it's going to move in that direction. But yeah, your self-care is important, absolutely, at this time. There's the new beginning here that you're wishing for, that you're reaching for. So in your final outcome, we have the Five of Cups. Let's clarify the Five of Cups for Cancer. Okay. There's that page again. Five of Cups for Cancer. I knew that was going to come out. Okay, so you have the Temperance card, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Wands has come up for the Five for more clarification on your outcome, the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is pointing to regrets of the past and not seeing the offers that are with you at this time, which could be this Two of Cups right here. Could be this person is there, but you need to close out a cycle, or you're looking back somehow. You are looking back. Unquestionably, you're looking back. And we have the Temperance here, and the Temperance is talking about moderation and being tempered in your actions, absolutely. And it's also talking about how there's divinity is inside of this situation, as it is with everyone. But this particular situation is poignant in that there's things that are working in behind the scenes that you don't know about from the divine, that is alchemizing the whole situation for the greater good. For the greater good is what I'm hearing. There seems to be an act of passion, a note of passion, a message of passion that is either coming toward you or from you. I'm not sure if it's this Two of Cups or not, but it's representative of a happy union, a happy home. And you have the Wheel of Fortune here twice, and just this glorious inset of a soulmate connection. Really, like it is when you have the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups and the Lover's card all just laying itself out. So I could go on and on about that. So yeah, you are ultimately landing where you're looking back to the past with some with regret and others just wistfully. So let's move to the Wisdom of the Oracle to get an advice card for you, Cancer. Whoa, that was fast. Okay. Let me just see here. Oh, deep knowing. I think you know what to do. I think you know. There's the deep knowing. You have the owl on top of the planetary. Yeah, it has a face on it as well. So let's take a look at that. It's a deep knowing, an understanding that you already have. Deep knowing is intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy and hypersensitivity. So there's a call here for you to get yourself in a position where you are in tune with that. I knew you had the High Priestess here. That's exactly what it is. It's pointing to a deep knowing and looking for, you have to kind of go within and allow for the sensitivity that it takes to hear your inner self. There's a sensitivity that's necessary. It's a tuning in. So it's taking all distractions away from you and being open and ready to receive, which is, in today's modern world, that's tough to get. But I think you understand there's something in you that already knows what to do and how it needs to play out for the betterment of yourself and everyone involved. I think you already know that. There's a message coming through already. And you have all the tools that you need to do it. So it's just a question of acting on it, perhaps. But at any rate, Cancer, I hope this is helpful. And I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. If you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, or subscribe. And we'll see you next time. And until then, take care. Bye.